Now let's look at combinations. Combinations are similar to permutations, except order is not important. So before, in a permutation, each person was assigned a specific job, and once they had a specific job, they cannot be assigned another job. A combination, on the other hand, you can choose the same number of people, but they could go in any combination. So whereas in a permutation, if Bob was president, Tom was secretary, Pam was vice president, those same three people could be selected in several other different ways, meaning Bob could be vice president, Tom could be the president, and so on. Whereas a combination, on the other hand, they do not have set positions. So Bob, Tom, and Pam would be one way to select it, and that's the only way those three could be selected. And then Bob, Sue, and Tim, you could not mix those up and assign each person a different role because there are no roles. So in combination, order is not important. We just want to set numbers. So an example would be that same class of students, but we just want to select a student council with 3 members. Here are the possible sets. So again, if Bob, Tom, and Pam are selected, they cannot all 3 be selected again. Okay, whereas with a permutation, each could have had a different role, and those roles could be switched in multiple ways. Our formula for combinations looks like this. We're going to take our n factorial divided by r factorial times n minus r factorial. Or another way to look at it is to take the permutation of that set and divide it by r factorial. So I am just going to use the first formula here, this one. And our n again is we have 5 people in our set, and we want to select 3 different individuals. So we're going to end up with 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial times n minus r. Oh, I should probably give the actual numbers in there, excuse me. Got ahead of myself there. 5 minus 3 factorial. So we end up with 5 factorial over 3 factorial, 2 factorial. Okay, you could do this a couple of different ways. If you go again into math and use your probability option, you can use the factorial there. And then do that for all of them. So go ahead and see what you get. So I got 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial, 2 factorial, and I get 10. Okay, and if you look above, I actually listed out all the possible combinations, which was 10 as well. So there are 10 possible combinations. Another way you could do it, again, if you have an TI-84 or TI-83 calculator, you can use the NCR option. So what you would do is you'd enter in your N first, which is your 5, then you go to Math, the PRB option, NCR, and then you'd enter your R. In this case, it would be 3. So on your calculator, you would have 5, NCR 3, hit enter, and you would get 10. So you can either use the formula or you can use the calculator option. If you use the calculator option, though, make sure you understand that your N goes first, your R goes last.